in the industry. We are a supplier of a similar product in that it does supply power to you as an auxiliary, except that I think it's a cooler design. I'll let you be the judge of that. It syncs as soon as you put the phone in. It also has a fuel gauge on the back. Essentially, you hit the button, you know what your power status is. It's in a soft rubber finish, and it's ergonomic to the design of the hand, if you can believe that. So as you put this in your hand, you should be able to feel its presence fairly quick and easily, without any sense of, I may drop it, it might slip, and so forth and so on. Do you like the feel of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can sense where the angles are. You can feel it within the indexes of your finger. So we did that so you're not dropping it. Why? We learned from Murphy early on. Because, you know, it's too smooth. I'm dropping the thing, it doesn't work out for me. Okay, we made another version of that product in white. We did glossy. Might say, why?
For the ladies.
Thank you. But we also did glossy because white rubber gets dirty, and when it does, you can't clean it. So we don't want to see products coming back because they don't look good. And you know how consumers are? They don't want to have their product looking funky.
Yeah.
All right, you're not going to break it, and that's a good thing. However, there are people out there that say thin is out to win. I want nothing thick. I only want super thin. So what we did was we came up with another design. All right, now this has the same concept. There's your fuel gauge. It's on the front, not the back. The other benefit to this product is that, if I get it on here right, there it is, this way. This basically is a rim that goes over the top. You snap down like so. All right, now you've got a thin profile. So if thin is where you're at, that's what we're offering as far as the thin is. Perfect timing, guys, because we just got started.
Awesome.
So we're talking about the power case. That's our flagship products that we first started with. And essentially, we passed it around, but I'm not sure where it went. Oh, it's somewhere. Back over here? Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so, and then the black one, right?
Yeah, black one I can't see because there's no light over here.
Well, there's a black one around here somewhere with a phone in it.
This one?
That one here.
That would be it. Okay, so that's the other product that we're demonstrating tonight. If you want a super thin, that's okay, we got it right here. Well, actually, I'll take that one. Oh, he's got it right here. Here's for the newcomers, for the new guys. Here's the black version. And just a side note, it is ergonomically designed for your hand. So if you put your indexes on it as you grab it, you'll feel it in your fingers that it mates to your index in your hand. All right, which may not be a big issue, but we thought it was an important one. So we're trying to address the consumer. And you know, you're all a tricky bunch to address, so we want to do a good job. All right, so that's kind of the flagship lineup for the basic power cases. Now I'm going to take you on to advanced feature products that actually offer more than just charging. All right, so that starts with an FM transmitter. We have a first generation product, looks a lot like this. In goes your product. This does not automatically sync, but these all sync up on the computer so you don't have to remove your phone. What this is an FM transmitter. So it's a charger and a transmitter. Essentially what you're doing here is you're allowing your music to go through your speakers wirelessly in your car, in your home, on your stereo, depending upon where you are. So now you don't need that cord with the FM transmitter and the plug. Now you're wireless. And if the station that you're on is not as clear as you'd like, you can move it to another station. This gives you up to 5 channels. And it's the thinnest case in the market, I do believe. We made a super thin profile because we figured that, you know, the young people are going to want to hear their music and they're going to want to rock. And at the same time, they're going to want a thin device. They're not going to want a bulky anything. So there you have it. Here's a couple so you guys can see. Pass that around. You can see they're very light too. They got a 1600 lithium polymer in them. All right. Our base cases or our flagship cases have a 1700 lithium polymer. Now, we have another model that will come out into first quarter or mid-year. That will be the predecessor to this model. This is our first one. This is our second one. This one also has an FM transmitter. The difference on this model is that it's an auto tune. So this tells you your fuel in your pack. It's 1600. It also tells you what channel. In this one, you don't have to turn the tuner. It'll go automatically to it, and you just push your button and you're listening to your tunes. I'll give you a moment to absorb everybody else, but conceptually, yeah, we work with a few other companies. Some we've designed, some we work with other companies, and we've got a mutual design effort. Okay. Now, let's talk a little bit about the totes. I need a young lady. Oh, look. Come forward, please. I don't know if you like pink or not. Do you like pink? Oh, it's not your favorite? All right. Do you have one here?
Black one.
All right, the black one. I would think that would be more of a guy thing than chick, but hey, what do I know? All right, so what this is basically is a tote. This has a 1600 lithium polymer battery in it. You just simply slide in your phone and you're on. You want to turn it off, you turn it off. You want to turn it on, you turn it on. It has 2 card slots, one for ID, one for your credit card for out Friday night, having a good time. It has a nice felt interior to protect the phone. It folds over nice and easy, has a magnetic latch. It also does something the other ones don't do. That is, most of them, when you get these cases, will flap you and hit you in the face. So this one we put a magnetic latch so it doesn't bounce around when you're talking on it.
So here has a magnetic here.
It does.
Okay.
You want to call somebody? Okay. You can pass this around so everybody can kind of see it. And we make it in five different colors. It's great workmanship. Look at the workmanship because that's what's key. Here you go. Pass that around the back. Here we go. Anybody? There we go. Protect your phone as you're out and about on the road using it. Okay? I'm now going to show you another product line, which is an induction charger. You know the Power Mat. Everybody's seen the Power Mat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you have anybody here using them? Not
We
really.
got one in the hotel room.
Oh, you do? Okay, great. And so you got the sheath, and you put the sheath on your phone, and you drop it on your mat.
Yeah.
Would it be better if you had a battery built into that thing? So if it's charged up, you could hit the road with some power in addition to what's in the phone?
That'd be pretty sweet.
Okay, so what we got here, thank you for letting me lead you that way, I appreciate it. What we have here is we have exactly that. I have a 1900 lithium polymer built into this case, all right? It's induction charging, AC, DC, USB charging. It has a port. So if after you charge up and you hit the road, there's your fuel gauge, okay? After you're all charged up, you hit the road, you got 1900 milliamps in here, you got what your phone provides, but you also have AC, DC, USB charge up. So now you've got additional power for that power-matted product that's going to allow you to get through the day instead of a few hours. Because you're going back to that after you've used it at your media, so you've got to be using that phone quite a bit, right? All right, so this is also ruggedized, and it's designed to give you some sense of comfort and security. It has a fuel gauge right here. I don't know if you saw that, but there's the button. There's your fuel gauge. I make it in 2 different models. That's one. This is a thinner profile. It's glossy, and it's designed to be the thinner version of the product with the same aspects and same capabilities. Okay? Cable that it comes with. You plug in here and you plug in the other device, and now you got your emergency backup for that. Okay? I put a little thought into this product. It's not what I would consider to be the superior design because a BlackBerry Curve is kind of a chunky phone. However, I got 4 phones for the price of 1 because the Curve family has 4 phones. Now I have one design. It fits 4 phones. So this is where we're at. This is where the market's going. In Latin America, we see some real opportunities for this product. However, we're spinning the product. We're spinning it to another design. That design is similar to this. And by the way, this is a polycrystalline. This is important. There's a little bling right there. Bling, bling, no bling. And the bling, a young thing? Come on, you guys. I mean, hey. All right, so this is a monocrystalline design, but this is a bigger panel. This is for a Thunderbolt. It has the same aspects of the BlackBerry. I should have passed it around. I'm sorry. What am I thinking?
How much is that going to retail, or does it retail for?
Well, we'll give you a discount.
My girlfriend has a BlackBerry.
Oh, perfect. Well, I think that I can't quote exactly what the cost is, but I think it's in the like $79, $89 range retail.
That's pretty good, just the fact that you can charge a lot of other things.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's going to come up on your camera. However, it's a Thunderbolt. Unfortunately, Thunderbolt didn't do too well. I had great hopes for it, but it's kind of a heavy phone. So what we did was we went through a pilot program to see what this would come out like, and this is essentially a design. The difference on the solar side is about 220 milliamps versus 120 on the BlackBerry that's rolling around here. So this gives you more power, 4.5 hours, you got 1,000 milliamps. It's got a 2,200 milliamp lithium polymer battery built into it. It's also a universal charger as the other. It's also a protective case. It's also a holster, and it's also a solar charger. Okay, I couldn't give you any more than that. That's the best I could do. It's actually quite nice design, and we are going to take this to a third generation. This one you have to turn your camera off for, which is unheard of. And then the outside charging capability is around 20%. It's amorphous thin film. It's not a monocrystalline. It's not a polycrystalline. It's super light, super thin, and that makes our packages even thinner and lighter yet. Okay? And that's where we're headed. And you weren't supposed to film that. You're fired. All right, I did tell you to turn it off, didn't I? He said, yeah, but I'm a press guy. This is what I'm all about. All right, I'll forgive you this once. What's his name? Write that down. All right, now I'm going to get into some audio, because I know you guys like audio. You're all young people here, so this ought to be fun. Play just a little jazz. But what I want you to hear is the clarity. I'm about 80% up on this. Okay. Now, if I didn't have this stuff on this table, you'd hear this. Are you with me?
Yeah. I did it that time.
So, big difference. Real advantage, it's wireless, it's mobile, it's portable. You don't have to deal with anything other than just hooking up your Bluetooth, setting down your phone, and go do what the hell you want. You don't have your shit hanging out of your ear, you have hanging it up on everything else, which I do all the time until I got this, and now I use it. That'll probably go out at about $69 to $79. We're setting prices as we speak. But it's very clear. That's the point. This is clear, distinctive highs and lows. And I've listened to all the little speakers at the show, and I couldn't find one of them that I didn't hear distortion fairly quick. You know, it's like a disappointment. I bet you did.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm going to show you one more. I'm going to show you one more. It's a little bigger. That's very good. And this is kind of like, I don't know, kitchen room, bedroom, kids' room, whatever you want to do. It's kind of funny looking, but it's kind of square, but it's kind of cool. So I'm gonna hopefully I got a charge back on it because I drained it because I was working it all day long. But we're gonna find out right now. Uh-oh. No, not charged enough. My apologies. See, this is it. But now here's what your iPhone sounds like without a. Okay, that's that demo. Can we plug this back in, please? I mean, if you heard this, what you'd hear is you'd hear a bigger sound than this. Unfortunately, I've been running it all.